So today we're taking a look at the Jurassic Park 30th anniversary Steven Spielberg figure from Mattel Creations. And wow, this thing is box office gold. Let's take a look now. Hi, I'm Chris the Geek Figure Fan, and today we're taking a look at an exclusive figure from Mattel Creations, and this is part of the Jurassic World Hammond Collection. It's a 3.75 inch collection of Jurassic World and Jurassic Park figures, so from across the Jurassic franchise. And this figure specifically is a 30th anniversary sort of celebration of the release of the original Jurassic Park with a Steven Spielberg figure. And just off the bat, I was kind of blown away by the look of the box on this. You'll see it on screen now, but it comes as kind of a replica clackerboard design with a fantastic blister pack so that you can see everything that comes with it. And we'll have a chat about what's inside in a second, but I just want to show you even the back of the box, designed to look like the clackerboard from Jurassic Park. So you can see the date on there, the 9th of September 1992, and that this was 15F. So I don't actually know if that scene is actually relevant to what we're looking at here. Maybe someone in the comments can tell me. But first impressions just at the box, I love it. It looks great, and I'm so tempted to display this in box, to be honest, in my collection. But regardless, I think what we'll do first is we'll get everything out and we'll take a look at what you get inside the box for your money. So in this set you get a fantastic Steven Spielberg figure along with a number of accessories. So let's take a look at the Spielberg figure first. It's a 3.75 inch figure and the articulation bears that out, to be honest, but I was kind of surprised with how good the articulation was, considering most of my figures are in the 6-inch realm, and understandably articulation is more free on a larger figure. But this guy's got good head movement, he's got absolutely brilliant wing movement, there is a single joint on the elbows, and there is movement in the wrists as well as a bend. I'm in love with these sort of acid wash jeans that he's wearing. They're fantastic, and you can see that there is a double knee bend there, which is awesome. I didn't expect there to be a double joint for that. And there is movement in the ankles also. I mean, the costume that they've got him in there, you'll be able to see on my screen that he did actually wear that cool dinosaur t-shirt during the filming of this movie, along with that hat. And these sunglasses are actually removable as well, which is fantastic. You'll see me struggling to get them off, but I will eventually persevere and manage to get those sunglasses off. I wouldn't recommend that you do it often because they're an incredibly flimsy piece of kit. But you can see him here with his sunglasses off as well. I think it's a really good likeness to Spielberg in this 3.7 inch format. I love the hair that he's got on here. It looks, there's such attention to detail on this little figure that I'm sort of blown away by. But let's stand him up at the back here and let's take a quick look at some of the other accessories that come with it. So we're starting off now with his foldable high chair. So the nice director's chair that you would expect to see on set in on a big budget movie set. It's got Steven Spielberg's name on the side there, and obviously it's got the Jurassic Park logo on the back. This doesn't fold down, but I mean you wouldn't expect that of an accessory of this size. But it's a nice looking bit. I think the detail on the fabricing is really good, and on the sort of fake wood effect. We'll take a look now at another accessory that comes with it, and this is a movie camera. So we've got a movie camera on a tripod. I can't believe the level of detail on this as well. You can see as I'm pointing here at the nice two-tone design on it, where the film is clearly top-loaded on this model. I don't know what model this camera is, but I imagine that it's fairly true to style. But the main draw with this set, other than the Spielberg figure, is the fantastic animatronic Dilophosaurus that comes with it. So you can see here I'm looking first at the animatronic rig that comes with it, and it's made to look as though this rig slides forwards and backwards, but it doesn't. But it's a nice design. You can see a lot of good wiring on there that's effectively going up into the stomach of the Dilophosaur, and it does sit nicely on that. The dinosaur figure does sort of perch on there and doesn't rock too much. It's nice and sturdy. But this dinosaur, the level of detail on this, I'm absolutely in love with this dinosaur figure. The Dilophosaur's mouth opens and closes, and the hands, there's decent movement in the sort of shoulders, if that's what you can call them, and the elbows. Spielberg's taking a tumble. Come on. Hey, get up. There we go. And now, you look at the paint app on this, the two-tone colour looks fantastic. You can see that the tail moves and bends also and stays in place. But I'm loving the blue, sort of dark blue against green patterning on it. I think it's really effective. And you see it's got like a removable sort of neck frill that's stowed away, I suppose, the unfurled neck frill. And it comes with a separate neck frill that you can place over the neck of the Dilophosaurus. So I'll just get that on here. And yeah, that means that's really effective as well. The colouring on it is incredibly detailed. I love the paintwork on all of this set. There's such care and attention that's gone into it. But yeah, I think the Dilophosaurus is a win, really. I'm super impressed with that. Let's put that all back there. Yeah, I'm just so impressed with this set. I think it shows the love that Mattel has for this brand and the understanding they have of the fans wanting figures that harken back to the original movie. And you'll have seen on some of the split screens as well the background that's been used on it. And that is actually sort of a cardboard insert that came inside the box. So I managed to put that to good use. But it works really well, really effective. Perhaps this is scene 15F that the clackerboard talks about when Dennis Nedry meets his demise. Oh, that would have made this set even more impressive, having a Nedry figure in there as well. But yeah, let's put these all together. I think this is just... I'm just super impressed with this set. I don't own any Mattel figures of this size, any of the 3.7 inch figures, and I don't own any of the Jurassic Park range either. But it's, if anything, it's made me want to go out and buy more. You'll have to let me know in the comments, is this a range that you collect, and is it a range that you're particularly impressed with? I'd love to know if it's something that I should sort of foray into. But my first impressions of the 3.75 inch Jurassic World sort of Hammond Collection is that I'm really impressed with it. I'm impressed with the level of detail in the slightly smaller scale, and the paint apps on these are fantastic. I can't see any sort of minor issues with paint on these. The only thing really is that I find Spielberg's shoes to be a little wanting. They are just plain white. There was no artwork or detailed paint put on there to make them look anything other than just plain white. But just so impressed with this set. Bad news, unfortunately, if it's something that you're looking for. This Creations exclusive is actually sold out online and was only available for 48 hours back in the beginning of August, late July. So if you're looking to get hold of one of these, unfortunately, it's something that you're probably going to have to look for from a third-party seller, whether that's a local independent that managed to get hold of a supply of these figures, and if not, it's probably going to be on the resale market, so eBay and the like. I've got my fingers crossed that if you are after one, that you do manage to get one. I'm so pleased that I've managed to get this. So yeah, no, look, fully impressed with this. So impressed with this set. Everything about it is good, and I can't wait to match him up with some other Spielberg collection figures that I've got. So I think I'd have to use a little bit of forced perspective, but I'm sure there's some fun that can be had with regards to taking photos of him in front of some of my Indiana Jones figures. Hopefully, I'll have to have a play around with that in the future, and I'll make sure that they go on the channel if I do. But if you've enjoyed this, please drop a like on the video, it helps hugely. And also consider subscribing to my channel as well for future news and reviews. At the moment, again, a large percentage of my viewers are not subscribed to the channel. So if you want to stay up to date, please consider doing it. It really helps me out. But regardless, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you like this set as much as I do. I'm super impressed with it. No issues whatsoever. Okay, everyone take care. Bye-bye.